best to see that we're definitely coming through. I'll just reload YouTube. There we go. We are live now. So everybody, welcome to the 12th Man channel. We are here basically doing a little reintroduction. If you remember our faces, I'm Chucks. Top right, we've got Seidel. Yep. So we're all back. I thought you were gonna do like a proper introduction, but bottom left.
To drop a quick 16.
Bottom left, we've got Fabo. Yeah, and bottom right we have Osk. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. We actually got other guests that are gonna come through and join us on later videos. We've got Ethan, and we've also got what's his tag name? Well, we've got Cole. We've got Cole that will join us later on, and pretty much what we're doing, because this new season is starting relatively soon, so it's actually starting at Saturday. Yeah, Saturday 12:30, big kickoff. Fulham versus Arsenal, London derby. We're gonna basically do our road to top 4 predictions. And we're going to give our reasons why each team are going to be there. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with Seidel. So go ahead and give you.
So with this season, obviously, like there's been the whole COVID thing, innit? So the whole transfer market, the only one who seems to have ignored it is Abramovich. Like, so he's gone and spent the money that everyone should have been spending anyway. You know what I mean? So I think they've done.
My owner, your owner got sacked.
I think they've done really well, and I think I won't lie. The signings they've made, I think they've got to make a title challenge. How far they go, I'm not really sure, but if I'm going for first place, I think Liverpool haven't done enough in the market. I think they're haggling over this Thiago deal. I think Thiago wins them the league, basically. I don't think they win the league. I think they've been at too much of a high level for the last 2 seasons. I think they got 99 points. They got 97 points. I don't think they get anywhere near that this season, especially without adding. I think Thiago would be someone who would add to that, but since that's not happening, well, I don't think it's happening anyway. So I think City come back and take the title.
Wait, just a quick one, Mo. Just a quick one. You see the Liverpool thing. Do you think that's because their levels are gonna drop, or do you think other teams are gonna be better? Like, do you think they're not gonna do that well because of them or because of others? You know what I mean?
Because of them. I don't even think. I think other people are getting better, yes, but I think Liverpool are not improving. So I don't think you can stay at a higher level without adding competition for 3 years. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, fair.
So I think they're gonna drop off 10%, and I think people are gonna maybe come up a little 5%. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that sort of thing. But I think it's more of them. If they just did a few signings, I think they're favourites again, sort of thing.
Cool.
So I would say I think City win the league. And depending on how those Chelsea signings gel, I think Chelsea could even come second, you know.
Okay.
I think Chelsea could come second like that. That's how far I think Liverpool could drop off. Like,
don't say it like that.
What?
You're saying like they're dropped off like to 8th. Like you're saying like we're say it like that.
A 10% drop off, innit? Like,
yeah, but what are you saying it like? But you're saying like we're rubbish, bruv. Why are you saying it like that?
No, we don't know what you lot are about yet. So you lot are the unknown, innit? Basically, you bought a bag of players. If they gel straight away and they do what they were doing at previous clubs, then bruv, you never know, innit? But if I'm actually gonna go with it, I would say City, then I'm gonna go Liverpool, Chelsea, and then I'm gonna go Arsenal.
Huh?
I'm gonna go Arsenal. I believe in my manager.
All right, man.
I believe in my manager.
That's fair,
I'm
man.
gonna go Arsenal.
All right, so
I like Arteta, to be fair. I don't think he's a bad manager.
I don't think Arsenal are coming anywhere near top 4. But
That's fine. That's fine.
but what I want to just ask you quickly is, so who do you think is coming top 5 and 5th and 6th, just to
Oh, okay.
give
So
some
I think
context?
I was asking this guy, man. His team's not in those positions. To be asking this guy who's going to come 8, 9, 10. Man, this guy needs to mind the business that pays him. Bro.
No.
Ask him who's going to win the League Cup.
Arsenal. I don't. I'm hoping we can come top 4. I think we can push for it. To be honest, like I think Arteta's improved us a lot, and I'm gonna say that the 4th will be between Arsenal, United, and I think people are sleeping on Spurs a bit. I don't think Spurs have done that bad in the transfer market, like even though they haven't been like brilliant, like big name signings, but I think they improved their squad. So I don't think you can sleep on Spurs, especially like a Mourinho second season. Like he's done it before. It's history, innit? It's the history, like, you know what I mean?
He's done it before at Chelsea.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Not
he's done it at other clubs as well. Real Madrid, he's done it all over the globe. Second season is where he usually kicks on. So I'm saying they're not going to win the league, but kicking on for Tottenham would be getting them into the top 4, innit?
But he
I don't
didn't
think you can
have
really sleep on them like that.
he came halfway. He didn't really have like a whole season with Spurs. So
That's true. It was true.
To be fair, and to add to that as well, I feel like Tottenham don't actually have that bad of a team to start with. For him to add
They don't.
a couple of players, so like let's say they've added Doherty now, they probably need to add like a left back, a proper left back, and I think their team is pretty much done.
Well, you lot didn't see that Danny Rose with Jose. Danny Rose is
He wanted to punch. I know Jose wanted to punch him up. I know that. Jose was going to bang him.
Oh man, no, yeah. So
it's not fair.
I don't blame you for that. We're gonna go on to Oscar now. So,
Hey,
what are your thoughts? Oh, actually, let's switch it up because me and Stanley are actually Chelsea fans. So,
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually.
yeah.
so let's not end too much with a bit of Chelsea bias, as you would say. So, yeah, Stanley, you wanna go?
All right, well, me, all right. What do I actually think? I think the title is City's, personally. One thing, don't get Pep angry. Don't Pep angry again. That's the problem. When Pep gets angry, things has to happen. And I still think they're going to sign. Like, obviously, the season's starting tomorrow, but I still think they're going to sign. Because what we still got 3 weeks left in the window. I think they're going to do something. I don't know. I don't think they're finishing the market because they got money, man. They got money. But they've signed. They need. I think they need to sign a forward, though.
They've signed that Torres guy.
Yeah, but you can't sell Sane and replace him with that Torres guy. We don't even know his first name. Like, but this is Leroy Sane we're
I think
talking
it's
about.
Ferran Torres.
So like that, it's almost like they got weaker because I think Sane is great, and I don't know about Torres, but I would probably put money that he's not going to be as good as Sane.
But quick thing, you know, City last year, do you know how many goals they scored? And Sane basically didn't play.
102, I believe.
So
Something dumb like that.
yeah, there was weak last year without Sane as well. That's why they didn't win the league.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do think that they'll, because I think they'll be better defensively. So I think they'll win.
Ake.
I think they'll win the league over Liverpool.
What, just because of Ake? Oh, I bet they don't get a Koulibaly.
I don't think to be honest, I don't think their defense is actually terrible. They just do madness. I don't think their defenders are bad players. Like Ederson's one of the best keepers in the world. I think Laporte is one of the best centre backs in the league. Walker's still sick to me. I don't know about everyone else. I think he probably divides opinion now because he's getting old. I still think he's sick. His left back was their problem, but I think they could do Ake there. And they need to get Fernandinho back in midfield.
Yeah.
They need to get him back in mid. All of these things for me would make them be a lot better. Like a lot of the games that they lost, I think if they had Fernandinho in midfield and someone else centre back, like a good centre back, still they would have got more points. But
yeah,
I think. Oh, go on.
No. I was just gonna add to it and say, yeah, pretty much. I just feel like with Man City, their attack is very consistent. They're eventually going to break you down. Over 90 minutes, they're gonna score one goal. The only thing is, not every single team you're gonna be able to like win 1-0. You know what I mean? So you need to shore up your defense. With their defense, they don't really have from game to game, you can't say, oh yeah, Man City's defense is going to be strong. That's the problem with them. It can be strong at times, but then another game it could just be completely weak. So if they shore that up, I think they're ready to go, man. I think they're going to win the title as well. But do you want to go on to second, third, and
yeah? Let me carry on. So I think yeah, I still think Liverpool gonna come second. I think it's gonna be a race. I don't think they're dropping off to the level. Like they've still got their front. I say their front three. I don't even want to talk about that guy in the middle. But those two wide players, those African giants, yeah. Them man are naughty. So I know they've still got a season of. I think they're gonna get like 90 points still, but I just think City are gonna get like 95 or something. Third, I'm gonna go Chelsea. I'm not. To be fair, I'm not even going to be happy with third like that unless we're in the title race. Don't just come third.
So you're saying
not the third
what?
and fourth that Chelsea Man United done last year.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
You're saying City win it 95, Liverpool 90, and fucking Chelsea 85 or 88.
Like I want it 89 or something. Like I want it to be that we're in the title race in April or March. Like I don't want it to be that we're 20 points behind by March. Like even if it's a 5 point, like to me that shows that we've got a lot better than last year. Because I feel like they almost got double our points, man. It was rude what they done to the rest of the league. So I want us to get some respect back. I don't think we can challenge for the title though, because I don't know how the players are going to play. I do believe that majority they will all probably perform going with the players we already had, but I still would probably think Liverpool and City will probably edge it over us over a season still.
If you don't challenge, do you think Frank is out the door?
If we don't,
what is it if you
in it, bro? Look, this is top. This is top four predictions. This is the discussion. This is the time for the discussion.
This is history. It's a quick one. Bro, the guy has not spent this money to not challenge. I tell you that now. The guy's seen his club go from 10th to winning the league. He's not spending this money to say we're not challenging and we're just, like as Stan just said, he's not happy with third. I'm asking, what do you think the big man upstairs is thinking?
I don't think he gets sacked if we come fourth. That's not my answer. What the hell?
Okay. I was just asking.
I'm just answering.
I don't agree.
You make it seem like it's my fault.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you asked me the question. All I did was answer. Now I'm in trouble.
Wait, I've got a question for him. So if Arteta don't come top four, does he get fired?
No.
Because what's the expectations? So
the expectations is for him to challenge for top four, which is what it actually is.
And if he doesn't get top four, does he get sacked?
No, he don't.
Wow.
So leave Frank alone.
Thank you.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
It's not the same.
Okay.
Yes, it is. If he doesn't meet his targets, as you say, his targets, then
no. Our target is not to get top four. It's for him to try to get us back into it. If we don't get it, he's not going to get sacked.
I agree with that. To be fair,
he's not going to get sacked.
Okay. So yeah, Stan, just to finish off.
Yeah. Fourth. I'm going to say, I'll say Man United. I don't think they're going to be good next season, though. So if they get fourth, we're going to be lucky, like the way they got third last year. I don't think they're going to be good, but unless the Sancho deal comes in, then it might be easier for them. But I think the fourth is going to be difficult. Like, I think we're going to easily be third. Like, it's going to be two different things. It's going to we're not going to be playing with them small boys no more, man. We're leveling up, but I don't think Spurs is gonna push everyone push that far for the top four race. I don't know why this guy's mentioning Arsenal. Like you're not even talking about Leicester in the top four race. Like you're not even having manners.
No, they're falling off.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Yeah, you haven't even seen what's happening to their defense. Their defense is a shambles.
What is your defense?
It's your prediction.
What is your defense? Your defense is new.
No, we got new defenders. What do you mean? They don't even have a left or a right back right now.
Yeah.
They do. They actually have both. They have both.
They've got a left.
They signed.
Pereira's been injured.
And they signed someone from Napoli.
From Atalanta.
Atalanta.
What, a left back?
He's a right-footed left back, and he can play right back, obviously, because he's right-footed. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're
their
old.
defense is a shambles, isn't it? But,
Yeah, so is yours, mate. It's all right.
no, it's not.
Chelsea's defense was a shambles, and we came fourth.
We
What
got
do you
Gabriel
like? You
now.
think? I'm not saying that they're gonna win the league. You can come fifth with a shambles defense, bruv. You're acting like I'm saying they're gonna win Champions League.
So go on. You were so you said. Are you saying Leicester fifth?
I'm saying fourth. I'd probably say. I think Man United will edge it, but then I think there's a lot of teams that's gonna be dancing underneath there. Like you've still got your Wolves, Leicester. I don't think Sheffield United are going to be as good, personally, but I think Wolves still will be, and Leicester still will be. So then that's who Arsenal going to be dancing with.
And okay, well done, Stan. We're gonna move on to. Why are you laughing?
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I don't know why I said well done. Maybe that's a stupid thing to say.
Man, gave my high five.
But hey, you know Tony's like Jose. If you get a compliment, take it.
We're gonna move on to Oscar. Yeah. So if you want to move on to your top four. What do you think?
Number one, I want to say fuck City. Anyway, let me start. I think Liverpool can. I think they will win the league, only because I feel like they've got the best defense, and Van Dijk is just sick. I hate that guy as well. But I don't think City do as well as everybody's saying. I think it'll be a tight race. I don't think it's going to be the same as last season where Liverpool finished 18 points above City, and then it was just a shambles from third and fourth. But yeah, I think it'll be close to this season. So I would say, I think United can push City this season, my opinion. But yeah, bring your head forward, bring it closer. But yeah, I think so. I think Liverpool win the league again, which is going to annoy the hell out of me. And I think City or United are going to fight for second. But I'm pushing United over City.
So United second?
Yeah, I think United can get second. Yeah, scrunch it some more, Stan. I'm going to say fourth. I think Spurs will take it.
All right, so now that we've done that, let's move on to me.
So wait, just to clarify, that's
I'm going to be
Liverpool,
controversial third.
Liverpool, United, City, and Spurs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you could give your reasons why and make it very quick, because we clearly see that you're delusional. So.
I did not know that's what you was gonna say.
It's not delusional, fan. It's football, fan. Anything can happen. But no, I didn't want to give a reason. You were just seeing it. We'll talk end of the season.
What do you mean? This is our top four predictions. This is what we're doing.
Can you just answer the reason Chelsea don't make the top four?
Do you love us? Like, are you addicted to Chelsea?
Nah, you man got a challenge for the title. I don't care, bro.
I don't get why this.
The business that's paying you, I'm warning you.
I warned you last year.
Why
does it bother you?
Stanley, he didn't even mention his team, you know? He mentioned Chelsea. What the hell?
Why don't you ask him why Arsenal's not there? You put Arsenal in the top four. Why don't you ask him why Arsenal's not there? Let the Chelsea fans do it why Chelsea's not there. Look at you. Look at you. You don't even care that no one rates Arsenal. Yeah, man.
They don't need to. They don't need to.
They don't need to rate Chelsea either.
No one needs to rate us.
They don't need to rate us either. Don't worry. Everyone's saying we spent money. We spent 200 mil. When you know was spending your money last summer, did we complain? Nobody complained. Arsenal even spent 100 mil. Now we're spending our money
for like the first time.
That's not my fault. You make it seem like it's my fault.
Oscar, go on.
All right. I feel like with Chelsea, they've signed too many players, and I still think he got shit defense. Even with Thiago Silva, he's old; he will just get spun. So I don't know. If I think Lampard maybe next season he could do very, very well with them once the team's proper gelled. Yeah, because you bought some players I really like. I like that. Havertz is my guy. But Z-Man,
killer kite.
By Z-Man, he means Ziyech, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know why you say that.
Because he knows his story. That's why I say it.
It burns him. Look at the way he's laughing. He wants to hit you.
But yeah, no, I think with United, I think they've had some time to gel together. So I think the team kind of knows each other. The only thing I feel if that will mess it up if Pogba or Bruno or the first team players get injured, then we're kind of screwed because after that the team's garbage.
Can I ask you something quick? I'm not even taking the piss, by the way. What do you think your midfield's going to be next season?
That's a good question. I think he's going to play Pogba, Beak, and Bruno. But
you reckon he's going to play all three?
Yeah, I think so. Because the way Ollie's been saying that Van der Beek he's got that energy to go box to box. So I feel like he's going to try. I think he may start off with it. And then he'll tweak it. I feel like if we play like City or someone else who play like a Matic, someone who's a bit more disciplined. But with the smaller teams, he's just going to go all out attack. Just what's the point in having two DMs? That shit gets on my nerves. So
yeah. Fair. I was actually curious because I hadn't even thought about what your midfield's going to be like.
Yeah, for the bigger teams like you, man. He'll be a bit more. You know how he is when he plays a big team. He sits back and gets you on counter.
Yeah,
but on the smaller teams, he'll play all three. I'll say go all three. I think he's gonna. Okay, you know how I feel about Maguire last season. This season, I'm gonna give him a clean slate. I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna hear no criticism for me this season. I'm just gonna keep quiet.
That's a lie.
But I know. But we'll see.
I know. He actually said, "I know."
With Spurs, only because Josie, I think he's going to set him up to defend really, really well. And then obviously they've got one of the best strikers in the league, and Kane. So that guy just shows. So I think they've got a big chance to make top four. But again, with Chelsea, I just think you bought too many new players. It just needs time to gel. That's it.
That's fair.
I'm not saying your team shit. I just think it needs time.
Don't worry, I'm not offended. I don't take it personally. I take it personally from Moses.
I
don't take it personally from you.
Do you want to hear my 5, 6, 7, 8?
You can just do
that don't concern us, does it? Oh, okay, cool. Top down.
5th and 6th, isn't it?
Oh, 6.
Me?
5th and 6th.
Me? Oh, yeah.
That don't concern me. I don't care about that. I'm top 4 guy.
No one cares who comes 5th and 6th.
I don't care about that.
All right, so my top 4. First, I'm going to go with Man City, similar to the reasons why Stanley pretty much said that Man City are going to win. They're going to shore up the defense. I'm going off of if we all sign the players that we're
supposed to sign.
Yeah, we're supposed to sign. So, yeah, Man City first. They're just going to be too strong. They're going to shore up the defense, and their attack, people just can't handle it for 90 minutes. That's why they've scored 102 goals in the last season, even when they were poor, which is actually kind of insane when you think about
ridiculous.
it. Yeah, it's actually insane. That we won the title with one more goal in 2010. So
and we was amazing.
Exactly.
We won 8-0 like 5 times. That was the best attacking we've ever done.
So yeah, that's gonna be a bit nuts. For second, I'm gonna go with Liverpool, but the reason I'm gonna go with Liverpool is because their first 11 is so strong.
Yeah.
But their backup is just terrible. So they're gonna drop off of Man City quite a bit. And I just don't think that I actually think that they're gonna have the similar effect to Leicester, even though they didn't really lose too many important players. I still feel like they're gonna have that effect where it's like, okay, we've won it. We weren't really expecting to win it and stay up there for too long. They're not gonna.
No, Liverpool expected to win that league.
Yeah, but they're not. I don't think they have the staying power. They haven't bought anyone.
They do.
They're struggling.
Well, they lost the Champions League final. They went back and won it. They lost the league by 1 point. They came back and won.
They went back and won it.
Yeah, but I still feel like their second team and their depth, and I just feel like even on top of that, the way that they play, they don't have the depth to actually continue to play like that for the fourth season with the same players. It's going to be very hard for them to do that, personally, in my opinion, and to sustain it. And then third, I'm going to go with Chelsea. The reason for that is because I just feel like the players that we actually have already, they already know what Lampard wants. He's been training with them for a year now. The new players will just be able to just slot in, they're professional. They're already working with tactical managers that they were working with before, so they'll be able to just take things on board. So Thiago Silva, he probably doesn't even need instructions. He's probably instructed Lampard on what to do. No, I'm joking about, but yeah, like he's already sorted. He's played in silly leagues, Italian league, French league. He knows tactics already. You know what I mean?
Champions League, Brazil.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a good cheater. Yeah.
So yeah,
which is a good thing.
That is true, to be fair.
So, yeah.
But it's also bad, man.
Yeah, and then
he's gonna do some things that David Luiz used to do. Just as a warning, by the
way. He's not.
You wait. When he does it, I'm not gonna say it in a bad way. I'm just gonna say, remember, I told you that we're gonna see something crazy from this guy.
I want to see him against Jamie Vardy.
I know what he's gonna do against players like Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
I know what he's gonna do. So yeah, that's the reason why I think we're gonna come third. And the worst part about it is, or the best part I can say is, the team that pretty much got us to top 4, they're just gonna be backups, kind of. Some will still be in and around the first team, and that depth is just gonna be a bit nuts. So I just think we're just gonna be quite strong. I think it's gonna be like Man City and then Liverpool and Chelsea on similar points or in and around each other, and then fourth is actually a toss-up for me, but I'm actually gonna go with Tottenham. I'm gonna go with Tottenham to get top 4. I've been thinking about it, and it's just like the Jose effect. Okay, yeah, sure, you can say he's a different man now, but he's just a winner, and that is kind of the documentaries kind of like push me to that as well. This guy's he's turning Tottenham into something that I kind of fear and I'm scared of. I hate when this guy turns his team into like us against the world. That's probably the biggest fear. And on top of that, I feel like Tottenham's team already know how to gel. Most of their players have already been there. They already know how to play with each other. And now it's just gonna be like, okay, cool, let's go again with this new mentality, this winning mentality. And I think it will get them into top 4. So yeah, that's my top 4. I think there's still gonna be like, it's gonna be a race for 4th, but Liverpool and Chelsea are gonna be a bit above them, and then Man City might run away with it. I'm not sure, but my 5th and 6th will probably be, if I'm being completely honest, it'll probably be Man United 5th, and then 6th. I think I'm gonna go with Leicester. I'm gonna go with Leicester to get 6th. 6th was a toss up as well because with Arsenal, but I think Leicester are just gonna be a bit too strong. So yeah, the reason why I'm going with 5th for Man United is because I just personally, I don't think that Sancho is going to come in and revolutionize your team like you think it is. Like, it's actually nuts.
I was saying we're going to come second without Sancho. I wasn't even contemplating the guy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't contemplating it.
The thing is, I don't think you can expect a 21-year-old who isn't really in a team he's not in a team that was like racing for the title anyway, and to come into your team and like make you win the title. That's a bit nuts. To be honest with me, it's a bit nuts. Personally, I actually think that Van der Beek will be more of an influence in you getting into the title race than Sancho will be. But I just think that the fact that you are going to play teams that are going to come to Old Trafford and just park the bus, and you don't have like a striker that is a striker. Like, you're gonna have to play the best football ever to break down those teams, and I just don't think you have the like setup to do it. Man City do it, where they have Aguero, who is just a goal scorer. They also have Sterling out there as well, and they have the tactical setup where eventually they're gonna find space and they're gonna have a chance and they're gonna score it because those people are clinical. I don't feel like you have clinical strikers in your team to do that. I feel like we have Giroud. We can bring him on or play those. We have Tammy who can play those against those teams and just like break them down. But on top of that, we already have a striker who is deadly, bro. He's deadly. This guy is ready to score 30 goals already. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
why for Man United and who did I say? Leicester. They kind of have the same thing, where it's like they know they can play against those teams, and Jamie Vardy is a clinical striker. He's gonna bang those goals, and he has that team have the tactical setup already. So that's why I'm not gonna go with Arsenal. I think Arsenal are just not gonna. Yeah, they're just they're just not good enough. To be honest,
But
with you.
not even with Willian.
Not even with Willian, man. Willian's not even gonna come there and be their best player. Like, he's gonna be one of your better players. I'm not even going to speak about this guy too much.
I he kills me.
So yeah, that was.
I know this is hypothetical, but if Arsenal finish above Chelsea, just know this guy, top right corner of my screen, is going to be at your door.
What do you think he's going to do if they finish above Man United?
Nah,
man saying it like Man United are just gonna come top first, one, not even top two, just they're one league already.
I say that because I feel like you're not gonna finish above both of your teams, but the way Sadio has been coming for Lampard and the way he just keeps coming for Chelsea.
I'm not coming for Lampard. I'm just saying he's got to do the thing. He has to.
Fam, you're shouting at him. A ball ain't been kicked. Flipping wait.
I'm waiting.
You're just shouting. You're just shouting at him, bro.
Oh wait, he's got to do this thing, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
what? He's under pressure.
Anyway, it's possible.
Last year, he was under pressure. No transfer, no signings. You lost your best player. This guy's under pressure. He done the season, didn't he? This year, it's pressure again. Is everyone not under pressure? Why are you acting as if his pressure is new? Klopp is under pressure. Pep is under pressure. Arteta is under pressure. What? You want the pressure Lampard is under.
Did it?
You want it. This guy's sitting there like, it's pressure, it's pressure. It's good pressure. We all want that pressure. You want your manager to spend the 200 mil, but just stop hating.
Did it?
I had enough. Enough. Tell that Don Raul. Did you even got sacked? Hard to get away, man.
So,
it was Don Raul when he bought Beppe, but now he's got sacked.
Moses, it's not fair when you're not responding, man. It's bullying. It's cyber bullying.
No, but he's just shouting at Lampard for no reason, fam. I had enough.
I'm waiting for the season to kick off. I'm just happy.
Oh yeah,
that's I'm here. I'm waiting, innit?
Let's do this really quickly. I'll add this in the description. What do you see the score being, Moses? It's away to Fulham, the first game of the season, guys. So this is a little quick preview.
Yeah, I think no fans. I think is a big thing because see these promoted clubs when they come up, they're always like on a hype first few like home games, innit? Like the crowd's up for it, the players are up for it, all that sort of shit. Yeah, I think the no crowd would be a big thing. So, it should, logically speaking, the football should just be everything that needs to be played, and it will work out how it should, and we should win 2-0.
Okay, so who do you see the scorers are?
Aubameyang with 2.
Okay.
Celebrating. And contract and that, you know.
Well, there you go, guys. A little quick preview for the first game of the season. We're very excited for what's about to come this season. Make sure you subscribe to it. We're going to be making a lot of content during it. So, subscribe, like if you liked it. Let us know what you think of everybody's predictions. You think some of us are crazy like Oscar? And we'll catch you on the next video.
This guy said Oscar. What about the guy that said Arsenal's gonna come fourth? What about that, man? What about that psycho? What about that psycho? What about that nut job?
That's very true. We'll see. So yeah, take care, guys.
We'll see.
Take care.